You truly are my best friend, my biggest supporter, and my greatest accomplishment. No one understands me quite the same way you do. You love me for who I am and continuously support me in my journey to grow into a better version of myself. You are kind, understanding, and one of the funniest people I know. I love how comfortable you make me feel. You are my home. I promise to always support your dreams and to help you try to succeed. For all the ups and downs, the adventures to come, and battles to fight, I will promise to stand by your side. I will not take our time together for granted. And because words cannot do it, I promise to show you, for the rest of my life, how much I love you. I've always loved you. These past 7 years together have been the best years of my life, and I know will only continue to get better with you by my side. I will love you for all of eternity.
Amanda, when a man tells a woman that he feels like he's known her all his life, not all women can say they truly have. Our journey together started 17 years ago when we first met. We're just two kids with their whole lives ahead of them, not knowing the journey that we would have together. 3 years later, he came up to me and asked me to dance. It was the first time I ever danced with a girl. This is a moment I would remember for the rest of my life. 7 years later, we went on our first date. I had no idea that night that I was sitting next to the woman that I would spend the rest of my life with. 7 years later, to the day, here we are. 7 years of a solid relationship that was built through a strong bond of our love. Here we are standing up here in front of everyone we know, love, and care about. You're my other half, without whom I'm incomplete. You are what gets me out of bed in the morning to face the day. You are what motivates me to try to be a better man and to keep going when everything seems too difficult. When I look into your eyes, I see nothing but the warmth of your compassion and hope of a bright future together. You make life worth living and you make me feel truly whole. Amanda, I'm coming to you with a promise. I promise to never stop loving you through good times and bad, and sickness and health. I promise to never stop supporting you through whatever hardships we face together. I promise I will always be there standing by your side physically and emotionally. I love you, Amanda, in every way a man can love a woman. I promise that I will love you for the rest of our days together, until my last breath, with eternal bliss and devotion.
And now, by the power vested in me by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I now pronounce you husband and wife. David, you may kiss your bride.
Amanda has always been that friend to me that no matter how much time has passed, we see each other and it seems like no time at all. Between going to different high schools and colleges, we would go months without seeing each other, but it didn't change the bond of our friendship in the least bit. Surprisingly, as adults with our full-time jobs, we're actually able to see each other more than we have since middle school, which has brought us not only closer together, but has given me a chance to meet David. David, you are such a kind soul, and I can see how much happiness you brought Amanda. I cannot thank you enough for loving my best friend and taking care of her when I can't be there. I know that you two will have a long, happy life together, and I can't wait to be there by your side through it all. This is the point where I'm supposed to say, don't hurt my best friend or else. But I know you won't, because I know how much you love her and care for her.
So, David and Amanda have both changed my life in a positive way, and I'm not even sure they know it. As far back as I can remember, David has been introducing me to movies, bands, and comedians that I now love. He more or less introduced me to stand-up comedy in general, and he's been a major influence in my taste in music, which is probably why we ended up in a band together. More importantly, David has always been ahead of the maturity curve, so to speak, within our friend group. He always made me question what was possible, especially for our age. And now, more than ever, he inspires me to make the big moves in life, like buying an amazing home or marrying the woman that he loves. Speaking of that woman, if you know Amanda, then you know she can cook. And when I first met her, I could only cook things that went in the microwave. So, every time we would get together, she would make something so delicious, and my only thought would be, I wish I could do this for myself. So eventually I tried and failed. I turned raw chicken into something my dog wouldn't even eat. So I decided cooking wasn't for me. But seeing what Amanda was going through at the time made me get over my failed meal. Seeing how hard she worked to better herself between the surgery and the countless workouts, the diet changes, and the lifestyle changes, I decided to change some of my lifestyle too. So now, I love to cook, and I've been eating way healthier, and it's pretty much because of you. I'm serious. So basically what I'm saying is, you two have helped me grow and mature so much over the years, I might as well call you mom and dad at this point.